How we doing, everybody, and welcome back to the Catalyst, where we break down all things bullish in the crypto markets. First off, I just want to say I am back from my little hiatus. I was gone for, I don't know, maybe a month or so, 3 weeks, just taking a little break as the market was taking a break itself. The last video I made regarding Matic, I believe, it's circled here. I was saying this is kind of a key level at the 240 mark. Whether we break that, we would be seeing some continuing pressure for Matic, or if we kind of got rejected here, we would see a big pullback. I didn't necessarily predict it as to where, but I did kind of highlight this white line here as a good point as well. And I said before that, if we break anything above this green line, good point to take profits, because I don't think we would hold above that for too long. So you see since then, we've come down, accumulated a little bit here, come down again, accumulated, and now we're on a big rise up. What we want to be cautious of is, getting rejected here. I don't necessarily see that happening. The market's starting to heat up a bit. There's a lot of anticipation around the Super Bowl and how it could impact crypto as a whole. There's going to be a lot of commercials regarding all of the crypto exchanges. So expect a lot of potential volatility leading up to and following the Super Bowl. A lot of retail investors could potentially be getting into the space, or just be getting their eyes on the space as well. So that's kind of where I'm at in general with crypto. Obviously, I'm still in my positions. I haven't sold anything. I was actually accumulating everything as it dipped a bit, continuing to dollar cost average. I hope you guys had done the same when we got into these moments here. There's kind of a big head and shoulders here. So now we're hoping we've made the retracement that is pretty much from the neckline. So we're hoping to get some continuation off of this. What I'm seeing here, though, is the strength against Ethereum is really impressive. So the last peak we were at here, right? Ethereum was approximately at 5K, let's say. That was when we had the big last run up. Now, though, and we're only down 70 cents from that point, but Ethereum is at half of the price it was here. So we actually are much higher now, leading into the next potential leg of a bull cycle or some bullish momentum in the market. We are higher now than we were previously when Ethereum made that run up. So as Ethereum, if it does, hit that 10K price target, a lot of people are talking about 8K, something like that, we are going to potentially see Matic hit numbers quite high relative, and you see how much Matic gained today in comparison. Additionally, there's some big deals. I believe there's an investment of $450 million into Matic as well. So this is like some big news. Matic is going to be a real player. It's going to stick around for a while. We already know how popular ZK rollups are going to be. So as soon as that stuff gets kind of fleshed out and more implemented and more accepted, we could see some really, really big returns from Matic here. So ultimately we could see some movement up into the $5 range. Who knows? That's kind of where my eyes are at eventually, right? Like that would be my ultimate, like I'm satisfied with the bull run. I can take a step back a little bit and start to kind of analyze where I want to use that type of money going forward. But for now, though, I think we're primed to continue to put some pressure on these numbers here. These are key areas of resistance. We've already actually kind of broken some here. What we want to be careful of is getting rejected by this fib level. You've seen that we've gotten kind of rejected by it so far, right? We flattened right out. We're starting the day a bit green, fractions of a percent. I wouldn't be shocked if we had a bit of a pullback. I could see us coming, so the moving average should start to do something like this, right? So I could see us actually start to roll over and potentially test the 20 EMA and find some support there, hopefully. That's what I'm looking for. So as we have a pullback, it might be a good time to buy. Again, I would suggest doing it in a fashion that's dollar cost averaging, or in that kind of attitude, right? Our RSI is pretty high right now, or it's getting there, right? We're getting to some of these previous levels that we saw back here. I would just be cautious. there's always a chance that this could get completely rejected. This could be a big rollover, and we could start to come back down here even and get down to this level. So we could roll over and come back down before we see some sort of continuation later on. I don't necessarily anticipate that. I think short-term Matic is a good play. I would definitely just let it potentially get rejected here and hit the 20 or hit this 0.618 fib level. Either of those I think are very good buys at the moment. And again, I'm not saying buy thousands of dollars worth. I would do, each day that it's in those ranges, spend, $50 or whatever you're comfortable spending in terms of, your risk profile, in terms of your investment strategy here. But I think those are a fair potential entry points. And then additionally, if we were to flip this, again, similarly, if we were to kind of have another big candle, right, another big area would be this fib level. I imagine we will get rejected here pretty strongly. That's where we'll see probably our first major pullback, right, where we go down 15% in a day or something like that. And that would hopefully just find us some support here. The moving average would be up in that area by that point. So that would potentially be like one of these days where we see a big pullback here, or a couple days of pullback before we continue on, going on into like a little bit of a bull cycle. So that's where we're at with Matic at the moment. Hopefully this was informative for you guys, and otherwise we will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.